All right, hello and welcome to That's the Point, the place where we talk every time about construction precision technology. My name is Corey Meyer, joined by George Melendez. What's up, man?
Great, man. Happy to be back.
No, good. Now, if I have your permission today,
You do.
we are going to talk about permission. This is an
That's
often covered topic at the support desk, and it's also just a best practice. So this might be remedial in some areas of the IT world, but we wanted to talk about the best practices for setting up your permissions for projects, because as people use Connect more and more, because permissions become a big deal, because you don't want everybody to be able to read and write and delete and everything else. And so permissions are the way that we make sure that the right people have the right access to the right files and data within Trimble Connect. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna talk largely about groups, because we have to make the comment that groups are the easiest way to scale and maintain your project. You know, so the best practice would be that you have several groups, right? You have a field user, we have your office users, maybe you have a VDC group, right? And you could set up your permissions respectively for those groups. And then as you add new people or new folks, or you take and delete folks out, they move on to a different project, then it's easier to just maintain them as groups rather than one-off permissions and doing those every time someone comes on board, right? Yeah. So that's what you told me to tell everybody. So, okay, so we're gonna jump into that today, and we're gonna take a clean project, and we're just gonna set up some groups and show how simple it is to manage that in Trimble Connect.
Yep.
Did I set you up okay?
Yep.
All right, okay, let's jump into it. All right, so you got your projects here.
So we got our project, and we already have a team added to the project. Something to have in mind, we have to make sure that our teams, if we're gonna manage their permissions, they're not set as admin, but users.
Right, because admin overwrites everything.
That's right.
Admin has God mode.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And once we have our team, we can just start creating groups. And we call this one BP Florida.
Yes, I like that name. It's a great name. Harder to spell. Great to name it.
And once we create, we can select our team members and just add them to that group. The name will be available. And now we have created a team, and we can go and set permissions based on that
group. Okay.
Yeah. So to set permissions, we go to settings and go to permission overview. Here we'll see our project folder structure, and we can decide what folders the team members can access or not and edit that permission. So we can edit the folder permissions and select our group.
That BP Florida group.
Florida group. And decide what type of access we want to read only, no access, or full access to it.
Okay.
What the permissions that we set in Trimble Connect will cascade to all the products. So if we have a team in FieldLink that doesn't have access, they will not be able to access the data through FieldLink.
Oh, that makes sense. So anything that touches Connect has to honor those permissions.
That is correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
And if we have any questions this month, Trimble released the Trimble Connect Access. So now we have an AI.
Oh, that's right. This is so cool.
An AI chatbot.
You have an assistant right there.
Yep. And you can ask any question related
to
Trimble
Connect. So where did you
Connect.
click on there?
So we have an icon right next to our
question mark. This is hot off the presses.
Yep. It just came out last week. And any query you want regards to Trimble Connect, it will
So if you had more questions about setting up your permission structure, you could do it right there in the assistant.
That's correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. And of course, it's not just the AI assistant, but if you have any other questions, make sure you reach out to your local building point representative. They're also happy to help. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Stay up to date with the latest tips, tricks, and pointers. George, I appreciate your permission to do this.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on That's the Point.